Weekend. I am so excited because I do. My kids and I are going to be flying to Chicago. My friend lives an hour from Chicago. She has a beautiful home with loads of property and fruit trees and all this wonderful stuff. I'm just going to do a little lip exfoliator, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I fly with the kids Friday night, and this is going to be my first time solo traveling on a plane with the kids. So we are flying Southwest, which for those of you who haven't flown Southwest in a while, you have to really prep 24 hours beforehand and try to get in line to get a good seat. And my kids are just old enough that we don't necessarily qualify for the flying as a family because my kids are 8 and 10. But I am going to ask the gate attendants just in case if potentially we could board a little early so that the three of us can sit together. So let me know if you have any fun plans lined up. I'm exfoliating my lips right now. October is a really fun month. Of course, we've got Halloween at the end of the month. To me, this is the beginning of the holiday season. And I love to, hey Laura, thank you so much for the hashtag Hello Lovely. That was so kind of you. I hope you're having a great day. The month of October at minutewithmary.com has a bunch of lip specials. So if you're someone who wants to just dabble in something different, I always recommend lips. They're so easy. Let me pull back this hair right here. It's so easy to change your look with a lip product, whether you throw in a little bit of a gloss and it makes your lips look a little bit fuller. Maybe you throw in a bold berry or a red lip and that's kind of a statement thing for you. Whenever I have friends who are like, all right, I want to do something, but I don't have a lot of time and I don't have a long skill set for makeup, I always recommend going with a lip color because they're easy. They're so easy and they can truly transform how your face looks. You're going to be going to the State Fair of Texas. Oh my gosh, where does that take place, Laura? That sounds so cool. Hi, Becca. How are you? Thanks. Hopefully visiting family. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers for you too. Hi, Paula. How are you? Great to see you. Hello, KBM. I don't know what your name is, KBM, because it's just a KBM, but hello. Dallas, that's awesome. That's so awesome. All right, so I'm going to be putting on a smidge of makeup. On Thursdays, it is my wind ensemble night. It's also my children's night that they sing in chorus. So I'm going to be doing a couple of, things around and about. And because of that, it's kind of my day where I'm going to put on a little makeup for me. So on Wednesdays, I do my Music with Mary classes. And yesterday I started a brand new adventure. I am not only teaching infants and toddlers and preschoolers, but I'm also now going to be teaching my Music with Mary classes at a private school here in Rhode Island that caters towards individuals preschool through 22 years old who have different needs, different kind of learning needs, whether they are on the autism spectrum or maybe they had brain trauma, or if just in general the traditional school system, it doesn't suit their needs or doesn't meet their needs. So this is a private school that is super close to where I live. I had no idea this place even existed. Now my sister, for those of you who don't know, lives in a group home, has been in specialized schools my entire life. I'm going to just take off some of that lip scrub right now. It's delicious. It's shea butter with some sugar scrub, so it's like a little treat whenever I lick my lips a little bit. I do like to apply this if I'm going to be wearing a fun bold lip color or a matte lipstick just to slough off any of the dead skin cells. But the shea butter is nice because it just, soaks in and hydrates those lips. So it's a fun little tip for you if you're someone who wants to add a little color to your face this season with a fun lip color, to definitely get yourself a lip scrub. This is included in my monthly special. So all lip products are included in the monthly special at Minute with Mary. But I'm really excited about this brand new school. So yesterday I started, and for right now I'm working with middle school and high school and young adults. Later in the season I'll be working with some of the younger kids. This weekend's the start of the Albuquerque Balloon Fest Fiesta. Super excited. That's awesome, Rachel. So excited for you. Awesome. Hold on. KBM, you're telling me your name. You're telling me your name on YouTube. Katie, hi. Emailed you. I hope you know that you bring us Lumos in a time of Knox. Oh, thank you. I have been having a big time of Knox. Sadly, it's just been, September was a rough month, and I'm losing a friend of mine. So I'm actually going to be visiting her tomorrow, and I don't know if it's going to be the last time that I see her. So it's been a rough while, but I will say that this is that getting ready and doing this little self-care is a pick-me-up for me. And honestly, like lip color is my cheat sheet for when I'm feeling a little blue. I feel like it helps me feel a bit more alive and a bit more human. It also distracts if I have dark under eye circles, if I've been tired, if I've been crying or sad or anything like that. A lip color will help do that as well. And it's also a conversation starter. So just in general, if you have been feeling a little low and you're like glum, put on a lip color that you don't normally wear, and I'm telling you, the people who you bump into on a regular basis, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that color looks great on you. Because so frequently we just kind of get stuck in a rut of wearing the same things. We wear the same outfits, the same colors. Like nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, wow, Mary, that green color looks great on you. I wear this color almost every single day. So but if I throw on a bold lippy that they're not used to seeing me in, someone might say something. So it's a fun little thing. And this is just a friendly reminder to compliment the people in your life. You know, there was a time in my life when I was like just glum, you know, for lack of a better word. And one of the things that I started to implement that truly helped pull me out of it was complimenting people, particularly complimenting other women. Complimenting other women on like, your hair is beautiful, like especially appearance. I feel like we as women often beat ourselves up about our appearance. And so I just told myself, like, compliment 3 people per day. Compliment somebody on like a great job, that you loved the presentation that they did, you think their dress is pretty, that they've got a beautiful smile, like whatever it is, and just say, to heck with it. You know, like I'm going to embrace the creepiness of it, of like complimenting people. But I'm telling you, it just makes you feel so good. It's like that book that my children read, where it's like you put drops in people's buckets when you do good things for them, and then you also feel good. So fun little tip for you there. But yes, that is a cheat sheet for me. So after I do the lip scrub, I like to put on my Hottie Lip Plumper. This is going to plump the fine lines in my lips. So this isn't going to make me look like a Kardashian. It's not going to give me duck lips or anything crazy like that. But it does take kind of like the lip wrinkles, for the lack of a better word, those little folds in my lips, and this helps plump it up. I love this by itself. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love it on top of a lip liner. But this is another, so all of the lip products are on sale. Let me put back on my glasses because I am blind as a bat, my friends, so I can't easily read the comments. All right. My little sis and I were just listening to you and Blake read Harry Potter Book 3 on Spotify. Potterverse helped us bond more and restore our sisterhood with something we have coming. That is awesome. That is so cool. I love that. I love that. And tell me more about this fiesta, Rachel. I see you're having a balloon fiesta. That's so exciting. All right. So lip products on sale, minutewithmary.com. There are different levels of commitment. So we're talking about longevity. So if you just want a little bit of like a gloss, or you like that kind of creamy feeling, a couple ideas for you. You can do a lip plumper like the one that you see me wearing right here. It's just a clear, this one's clear. I do have one that has a bit of a kind of rosy nude shade right there. If you're trying to step things up a notch and you want to have a little color, but you still like that creaminess and hydration, my lip butters are where it's at. This one is called Scenic Drive. I love this one. It's a nice, kind of like cool toned red shade. And this is just your grown-up version of chapstick, okay? So it's got lots of hydrating products in it, but it's not super long-lasting. So the more hydrating your products are on your lips, the less long they're going to stay. The creamier they feel, the glossier they look, the less long they're going to stay on your lips, particularly if like you're talking a lot, you're drinking coffee, you're drinking water. The creamy and glossy comes off. I mean, we all see that, right? So the next level that you would kind of go to would be more like your traditional lipsticks. A lot of us have experience wearing these type. Tip for you is to actually apply 2 layers of your lipstick. So to first apply it, then get a paper towel or a tissue and blot your lips. That's going to take off anything that would have easily come off on those coffee cups, those water cups. And then you do a second coat, and that's really going to help lock it in and keep it in longer. It still will come off at some point, but that tip of like applying a layer and blotting and then applying another layer is really going to keep it so it's long lasting on your lips. I might even wear this shade. Ooh, that might be what I go for today. Fab. Love it. Then my longest lasting commitments are going to be my Splash matte lip products. These, once again, matte. So if you're talking about the non-glossy, non-super like hydrating, creamy feeling on your lips, the more matte you go, the longer it stays on your lips, because the less likely it's going to be to come off on coffee cup, water cup, talking, things like that. So this product I like because it has like a doe foot applicator, so you can really kind of be precise. Or I might wear this color. So this is called Love You Latte. I don't think I've ever worn this color, but it's like a brown nude. That's kind of what I was feeling. I was feeling like going for an autumnal kind of nude shade. Which shade are you talking about, Kate? Let me know. This one is called Love You Latte. This lip butter was called Scenic Drive. And then this lipstick is called Fab, and it is just that. It is such an awesome berry shade. That's Fab. And then this one is Love You Latte. And I actually got myself a latte today. I was like, I deserve this. I deserve this. So here's Love You Latte. So which one should I wear? Fab, which is more the berry lipstick, or Love You Latte? I will be honest, when I play my saxophone, which I'll be playing tonight, I usually don't have any like colorful lip product on. I've got a mouthpiece in my mouth the entire time, so there's really no point in it. What I will do is I might put on a little bit of either a lip mask. I might even have a little bit of this kind of a product. Usually people don't have anything on their lips when they play a woodwind or brass, but I've always had something on my lips. I've always had like a little chapstick or something like that. It's just a pet peeve. But you like the latte? I play saxophone. So my degree, fun fact, my degree that I got from the University of Rhode Island is in music. I have a Bachelor of Music. That is actually my degree. It's a BM. Beautiful. Bachelor of Music in Music Education, and my primary instrument is the saxophone. So I play the saxophone in the American Band. It's one of the longest running wind ensembles here in the country. Just gonna put on a little bit of matte bronzer. We meet in Providence, Rhode Island, and the band consists of people from Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. And we play all throughout New England. There's about like 60 to 70 players. We're woodwind, brass, percussion players. We do a lot of patriotic music. Right now we're doing a concert based upon all female composers, non-white female composers. So that's going to be what we're doing for the fall. And then sometimes we do holiday concerts. We're not doing holiday concerts this year. We just don't have enough of our players to do a holiday concert performance this year, but we often do. And then we do tons of concerts in the spring, and we do lots of them in the summer, and we go to like the Veterans Home, and we play in outdoor venues. And then I also sing. I'm also a vocalist, so I sing in an all-women's chorus, and in that I vary between voice parts. So I generally sing like soprano 1 or soprano 2. But I just go all over the place. The conductor will be like, Mary, hit that note. And I'm like, you got it. I can do it. So yes, music is a big part of what I do. And I think part of that made me feel comfortable performing, which is why I like doing podcasts and why I liked coming on live, is just I've been performing since a very, very young age. And my children are in a chorus, so they are not right now doing any instruments. I have to start to work with my son on an instrument. He has no idea how lucky he is. I literally have almost every single band instrument in my house. I have way too many instruments. Blake gets after me whenever I'm like, look at what I got now. And he's like, not another one. But I have a bajillion instruments, and so I've been really excited to teach my son how to play something, and he's just like, meh, we'll see. I'm fine singing. I'm gonna play around. I call this like my mocha latte, my latte kind of eyeshadow quad. I have a lot of people who end up liking a lot of shades like this. So this is a really great one. Kind of just, if you like these kind of shades, if brown is your happy place, this is a quad that I can easily make up for you. But I am going to take this shade right here. This is my favorite transition shade. It's called Astute. So you can either use Astute. It's probably super close to my bronzer. Yep, or like your matte bronzer. These are great transition shades. So as I said, my focus is really going to be on my lips. But if you are going to do eyeshadows, I would either suggest my liquid eyeshadows because those are easy, or getting yourself an eyeshadow like this one. You apply it around your crease with a big fluffy brush. That's the trick. You need a big fluffy brush. Just recently found it through Potterverse about 2 months ago. Oh my gosh, so Kate, you're like a super new listener. Welcome. Oh my goodness. What house are you? What house are you? Tell me. I'm obviously Gryffindor. I have a shirt back there that I almost wore in this video. It is a Gryffindor collared shirt that I got at Party City, because Party City has all, of course, their Halloween decorations up right now. Or maybe it was Spirit Halloween. It might have been Spirit Halloween. I think I told somebody about Party City and it wasn't Party City. Oh well. It was Spirit Halloween, and it's just such a great time if you like any of the fandoms that they make decorations for around Halloween, whether it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I know Rachel loves The Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice, like any of those kind of movies that also get like a second big hubbub when it's the holiday, when it's Halloween. They often have a lot of decorations for. All right, so that is Astute. I applied it around my crease, a little bit down my lid, and blended it up. It added warmth and dimension to my eyelids. So really, really easy thing to do. I might jazz it up just a little bit because I'm here. I'm going to take a little bit more densely packed brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I think this one is called Marvelous. It's like a shimmery kind of brown. Watching for the first time. Oh my gosh, thanks Gab. Thank you so much. You're a Ravenclaw, says Kate, and my sister is a Hufflepuff. She said, Blake, stop in Hufflepuffs. You know what it is? He doesn't actually hate Hufflepuffs. He doesn't actually like hate them. So don't worry. I think it's now like his thing. I think he just likes joking. Two of our best friends are hardcore Hufflepuffs. I mean, I'm a Griffin puff. Like, if I wasn't so Gryffindor, I would be a Hufflepuff. So I think he just laughs. I think, you know what it is that the Hufflepuffs in the Potter series just don't get enough time. They don't get enough time, and they don't get enough character development. So it kind of is like, come on, what are we doing here? But I feel like since the books have been so big, and since people have learned more about Hufflepuffs, and of course since the Fantastic Beasts series, and we've gotten to know about Newt Scamander, and just as the fandom grew bigger and Hufflepuff got the time that it needed, whether it was through Pottermore or other sources like that, I feel like we've gotten to know so much more about this absolutely beautiful and inclusive house. So I'm a big fan of Hufflepuff. So just know when Blake does it, that's just the rude Slytherin in him being a little jerk because he thinks it's funny to like poke. We're in book 3, episode Grim Defeat. Awesome. Let's see what Rachel said about the Balloon Festival. The Albuquerque Balloon Festival is an international week-long event. Yes, you've told me about this. Hot air balloons from all over the world, all colors and sorts and sizes and shapes. They come because the geography here is perfect for hot air balloons to fly. What is the perfect geography for hot air balloons? That is something that I do not know, Rachel. You have to tell me. The balloons can fly in almost perfect square. They have glow nights where the balloons are all lit up and glowing, and they do a mass ascension every morning, weather permitting. It's really amazing. Oh my gosh, Rachel, I'm going to need to see pictures of this because it sounds flippin' beautiful. All right, so I just took a darker shade and I applied it in what a lot of people refer to as the outer V. It's just kind of where your crease is, or if you have hooded eyes like myself, I put it above my crease, more on the bottom of that brow bone. And this just elevates the look a little bit more. All right, but that's all I'm going to do because the focus is the lips. The focus is the lips. Okay. I do like to brush through my brows. My brows are wild. They are wild. And they attract any kind of makeup. They're like a magnet. And I don't even always put product in it. You know, I don't always put brow product in it, as my brows are really dark and they are really thick. But I do need to always kind of brush them up. Brushing up your brows does a lot. If you don't do that, you can even, sometimes if I'm just driving, sometimes I just go like this with my finger and I bring the brows up, and it gives you a whole like facelift. It makes you look so much more like pulled together, and all you did was just brush your brows, even with your finger. So that's a fun little fact for you, especially if you're someone like me, like who has really, really thick brows. Just a little It's like brushing your hair. If you wake up and your hair's all chaotic and you just quickly, run your fingers through it to brush it, same thing goes for your brows. It makes a really big difference. Which brow brush is that? So all of these products, Kate, are from minutewithmary.com. In addition to podcasting, I help people with their makeup. I help people feel more confident and creative when it comes to their makeup. So that one is my Sculpt and Style Brow Pencil. So on one side it has brow color that you can use to define your brows. It has a bit of a waxy substance to it. So as you brush it through with your brows, it really helps keep them in place as well. But yeah, if you have any questions that are makeup or skincare related, I would be honored to be your girl. I help people whether it's just, they have a fancy event coming up, or maybe they want to have a special look for the holidays. Other people maybe have something that they're not super confident about. Maybe they have dark under eye circles or age spots or something like that, acne that they want to cover up, and I help with that. But really, like this month, like I said, it's all about the lips. So I'm going to be doing a lot of simple base face and simple eye looks to really show the lipsticks and how lipstick can really kind of transform your makeup look. Wonder if Anna Mingus counts. We're sure if he had a real rat, the spell might have could have worked. Oh, I'm gonna have to. The reason Ron's yellow rat spell didn't work on Scabbers during the Hogwarts Express is because Scabbers was never truly a rat to begin with. I love that theory. And Rachel says there's even a Darth Vader and Yoda hot air balloon. Holy smokes. I need to go to Albuquerque one year and see this hot air balloon festival. It sounds amazing. So we are going to Chicago this weekend. My girlfriend, she and I have been friends since college. We called ourselves Team Ex-Girlfriend. Let me take you down memory lane. So way back when, I was a RA in college, and one of my dear friends, who was also an RA with me, dated another RA. Being an RA just is very incestual. You just kind of like date each other because you all have like the same life. You're all like pretty good kids. You're not like partying and causing chaos. You understand the other person's job because having an RA job is very different on campus than most other jobs. So a lot of people end up dating other RAs. I did. I was like, did I? Yes, I did. It was a short-lived one, but I did. So anyway, one of my best friends was dating an RA, and he had a bunch of guy friends who were going to different schools. And so, lost an eyelash. That was a long eyelash. So this lash product that I'm using right now, by the way, is my 4-in-1 Quadra. So it is a lash growth serum, which is why I just lost like the most gigantic eyelash. Maybe it was an eyebrow, but my eyelashes have definitely grown. So it's a lash growth serum, a lash primer, a tubing mascara, and fibers inside. So it is like a 4-in-1 lash product, which is so great because I used to use lash primer and lash serum. So I was using all those products anyway, but it was just like extra steps. So now it all comes in one tube, and it's been working so incredibly well. Anyway, so my girlfriend is dating this other RA, and then he introduced myself to his other guy friends. He was like, hey, you should come out and meet these guy friends. And I was like, okay, sure. So I ended up dating the musician in the group, being that I was a musician. So it was just like easy match. And then I met this other couple, and I just like super clicked with this girl. So this girl went to school in Boston. I was down in southern Rhode Island, down by the beaches, but I just like this girl and I just clicked. Her name's Julie, and we just clicked like no other. And I was the first to end the relationship with the boyfriend. Sorry, musician, but we're still friends. So it's okay. And then the other girl, the one who I was friends with at URI, she and her boyfriend broke up. And so we would see this girl in Boston, and I jokingly said, you should join Team Ex-Girlfriend because all of us girls get along so well together. We don't need these boys to keep us together. Like, come on in. So they did end up breaking up, sadly. But we've stayed super close. So those guys know that like we have them to thank. I'm still in touch with a few of them. We have them to thank because it's been like one of my best relationships ever. She is my son's godmother. All right, so I have that Hottie Lip Plumper on. I know that Kate was saying to do the Love You Latte Splash Lip Color. So this is going to be more of like a brown toned lip color. What I have on my lips right now is just my clear Hottie Lip Plumper. I like to put on my Hottie Lip Plumper before I do a matte lipstick though, because all those little wrinkles in my lips, the Hottie Lip Plumper plumps them up. Oh, and I didn't set my makeup. Almost forgot. So I'm going to add a little bit. This is my empty one. Like, that is a sad stream of setting spray. Here we go. Here's the setting spray. Whoa, there we go. Can you hear the difference? Because I can feel and see the difference, and I should have applied that before my mascara. We're going to see if I regret that. All right, so Hottie Lip Plumper plumped up all those little wrinkles in my lips. Normally, I would have a cloth to wipe it off, but I don't, so I'm using my fingers. All right, so my best friend, lived in Brooklyn. Then the panorama happened. We all know the panorama, okay? Not fun. Not fun panorama. So there she was in Brooklyn, New York. Like, New York was the hot spot of the situation. And she and her family hightailed it to the outskirts of Chicago, like an hour from Chicago. They have a beautiful piece of property. They have like apple and fruit orchards. They have all these plants. They even have a barn and barn cats. So they went from like living in the city, not even having a yard, like living in a condo the size of a postage stamp, to now this beautiful big home. So this is gonna be my first time seeing her house since she moved out there in the middle of the panorama. Right, I'm gonna pause for a second. This is the Splash Lip product. It is a matte product. It is super long lasting. And then the Doe Foot applicator allows you to outline your lips first, and then you can go back in with the product. So the more long lasting your product is, the better you're going to want to be about lining your lips. Because if it's long lasting, you don't want to look like the Joker, okay? So here we go. Just carefully lining my lips, trying not to talk while I do it. I'll just hum while I do it. Alright, so this is kind of like a deep brown, cool toned. Cool tone means it has kind of like a purpley tone. This is it looks a bit darker on camera than in real life. Let me up my lighting. That lighting is too light. Come on. Oh wow. You're just gonna take my word for it. All right. Now, if you ever have a lip color that is too dark, you can actually create like an ombre look with concealer or a lighter lip color. I think this is really pretty. I think it's something that I don't usually do. I don't usually do brown toned colors on my lips. So something called Love You Latte is not something that I normally wear. I'm usually more of like pinks and reds and berries. Hi Corey, how are you, Carrie? Good to see you. Thank you so much, Vicky, for the hashtag Hello Lovely. All right, so this is Love You Latte. It's a cool tone, so it kind of has like a purpley undertone to the red in it with that brown. When you have cool toned lip products with that kind of purpley bluish undertone to it, it makes your teeth look super duper white, which is awesome. So that's a fun little tip. If you drink a lot of coffee or red wine and your teeth aren't as white as you'd like them to be, doing a lip color that is cool undertone, has kind of those berry undertones, is going to make your teeth look a lot whiter. So that being said, what I talked about in the very beginning of this video is that when you wear a lip color that you don't usually wear, case in point, it makes people say, oh my gosh, love that lip, or oh wow, your lipstick looks so nice, or it's so different. Like, it just stops people. And what I love about it is it's so simple. You know, it's not like a 5-step eyeshadow look. It's not like contouring or highlighting or anything that you really have to practice. You just swipe it on. And out of all the lip products, the Splash Matte, the one that I have on right now, is the most difficult. And as you saw, it's not even that difficult, just because it's not, you know, just swipe on and go. What I will say about this is going to stay on my lips until I wash it off. I mean, it is a very long, because I do have wind ensemble in about 4.5 hours. This will still be there in 4.5 hours. So whether I choose to play with this still on or I choose to wash it off, we'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, this is the shade. So what do you think? As I said, I don't usually go for like brownish kind of shades, nude type shades, but you know, it's autumn. It's very autumnal, so I'm here for it. I can see this look with a cream beanie and a plum sweater and brown boots, knitted scarf and boom. Look at you, like pulling out the whole ensemble. I love it. I love it. All right. So on that note, my friends, I'm going to let you go. I have a couple of errands that I need to run before I get my little whippersnappers off to chorus and then myself off to band. But I hope you have an amazing day. If you have any questions whatsoever about makeup or skincare, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can just shoot me a message. You can email me at minutewithmary@gmail.com, and you can always shop right at my website, minutewithmary.com. All of the lip products, lip scrub, lip mask, my lip butters, my lip plumper, all the lipsticks, lip glosses, everything is on sale this month. So if you have holiday events coming up, if you have reunions coming up, if you have special events, heck, if you just want to treat yourself, I'm telling you, one of the easiest ways to do it is a lip product. And if you don't know which shade would look best on you, shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy to help you. All right, my friends, have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning into this Minute with Mary,